Another Monday and another JoeLumb album review. I am JoeLumb. Feel free to leave a comment, share this video, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell whenever a new video pops up. After covering their debut record last week, today I review Skid Row's second album, 1991's Slave to the Grind. A record that displayed harsher and heavier sound than its predecessor, and the lyrics that avoided the hard rock cliches. Skid Row wrote most of the album in the studio in their home state of New Jersey and demoed the tracks with producer Michael Wagner. He produced the previous record that I reviewed last week. Recording began in late 1990, taking place in two studios, New River Studios in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Scream Studios in Studio City, Los Angeles, California. Slave to the Grind marked the band's move towards a heavier sound, with its title track version on speed metal. But this record also included power ballads and a few lighter tracks. Some sources still classified that this is a glam metal record, despite it having a heavier sound. The lyrics were more complex by criticizing modern ways of life, authority, politics, drugs, and organized religion, among other topics. According to producer Michael Wagner, the demo and pre-production went well, and the title track was recorded and mixed in an hour and was placed on the album without a remix. However, during a 2017 interview for Backspin on Yahoo Music, Sebastian Bach revealed that the version of the title track in the finished product is the actual original demo that he, along with Rachel Bolan, Snake Sable, Scotty Hill, and Rob Fuso, recorded during pre-production, Wagner present. They also recorded a proper version during sessions, but were unable to match the intensity of the demo, and therefore opted to use the former instead. David Bjerk, the father of Sebastian Bach, painted the cover art, which is actually a long-ass mural, continued inside the album's booklet. Although set in medieval times, it depicts people using modern technological gadgets. The cover was inspired by Caravaggio's Burial of St. Lucy from 1608 and shows former U.S. President John F. Kennedy in the crowd. Looking at the track listing here, the following songs that Snake, Sable, and Rachel Bolan wrote are as follows: Monkey Business, The Threat, Quicksand Jesus, Get the Fuck Out, Living on a Chain Gang, and Riot Act. The songs that Snake and Rachel wrote with Sebastian Bach are the title track, Slave to the Grind, and the album closer, Wasted Time. Let's go ahead and go through the tracks one by one. Monkey Business clocks in at 4:20. Slave to the Grind clocks in at 3:31. The Threat clocks in at 3:52. Quicksand Jesus clocks in at 5:26. Psycho Love, written by Rachel Bolan, clocks in at 3:58. Get the Fuck Out clocks in at 2:42. On a clean version, it's replaced by Beggar's Day, written by Snake Sable, Rachel Bolan, and Sebastian Bach, clocks in at 4:05. Living on a Chain Gang clocks in at 4 minutes. Creep Show, written by Rachel, Scotty Hill, and Rob Fuso, clocks in at 3:59. Snake, Rachel, and Sebastian also wrote the song In a Darkened Room, clocking in at 3:57. Riot Act clocks in at 2:42. Mud Kicker clocks in at 3:56. And Wasted Time clocks in at 5:50. Skid Row's second album, Slave to the Grind, was released on June 11th, 1991. It's the first heavy metal record to chart at number 1 on the Billboard 200 in the Nielsen SoundScan era, selling 134,000 copies in its opening week. The album went double platinum as of this recording here in the US. 5 singles were promoted, like Monkey Business, the title track, Slave to the Grind, Wasted Time, In a Darkened Room, and Quicksand Jesus. Skid Row promoted the album opening for Guns N' Roses on the 1991 North American leg of their Use Your Illusion tour, and in 1992 they took Pantera and Soundgarden as supporting acts on their Slave to the Grind headlining tour. I rate this album a 9 out of 10. Even though not as successful as their debut, Slave to the Grind was successful enough to go double platinum in the United States and received generally positive reviews. One female reporter for Spin stated that this had integrity and passion, and it reminded this journalist of early Motley Crue and Judas Priest. Entertainment Weekly gave it an A-. There were two versions of Slave to the Grind. I think I mentioned that when I was looking at the track listing. In the original, it had Get the F Out, while a cleaner version had the song Beggar's Day. The title track, Wasted Time, Creep Show, Riot Act, Mud Kicker, and two of the best songs on this album, Quicksand Jesus and Monkey Business, are worth a listen to on this album. Monkey Business and Quicksand Jesus are my personal favorites off of Slave to the Grind.